So when I turn this computer on, the drive doesn't do anything. But as you can see on the screen, ProDOS is here. How's that possible? So let me show you what's going on. There are two cards making this possible. This one here is the DAN 2 card. Not talking about it today, but this is where ProDOS is. I'm talking about this guy here, which is a card that creates a VGA connector. Here it is, linking the Apple to this display here. But not only that, there is even software that we can use to set up the card. Just want to pause here for a moment to tell you some things. First, this is not a sponsored video. I purchased this card. In fact, this is kind of a problem because if we go to eBay and type Apple II, yeah, there's a lot of this modern cards. It's so easy to spend a lot of money here. It's also pretty cool that people are creating these modern versions of cards that work with the Apple II. So this one here is the one I purchased. It's working fine. Everything went fine with the seller. So just to let you know. And one thing that is interesting is that there is a Pi here, which I think is more powerful than the entire Apple IIe. But don't quote me on that. I'm not a tech person. And talking about that, I'll link a video from Adrian Digital Basement. He has this great video explaining this card. This is how I found out about this card, and that's why I'm recording this video, just to spread the word. I spent so much money and time on those converters trying to make the Apple IIe work with modern, let's use air quotes here, modern displays. When I say modern, in relation to the Apple IIe, but it never worked. And a solution like this, a card like this, it's so much easier. Just put the card there and it will work. One thing is, I didn't try this with games because I'm not a gamer. I was never a gamer. My thing is was always BBS, doing some homework on my computer. And I want to try things like this. Take a look at this. This is so cool. There is a Mastodon client for the Apple II. So things like this is what I want to try with my Apple II, and so I never tried this card with games. Finally, there are some glitches. You see that the green goes white. Sometimes it fades to white. That's a camera thing. It never happens in real life. So it first asks where the card is. That's slot 1. So let's choose 1, and look at this. There's so many options here. I don't understand half of this, but let me show you the ones I used here. So here's the one I used to create this, to simulate a green phosphor monitor. I choose monochrome on, but as you can see, there is monochrome off, which is 4. So if we type 4 here, that will turn that off. And we can even take a look at the color patterns here and type 9 for that. And as you can see, there's color. So I'm the one that turned it off. So let's go back and turn this monochrome on. So number 3. And there is this monochrome configuration here, 5. And look at that. So many options, foreground and background. Always use color for text. Only use color in soft mono mode. So let's tweak this, guys, here. So I can choose white, typing number 1 here, or green. Let's go back to green. Number 2, amber. And there's also the background. I can choose black, which is already set. So let's choose green. You can barely see it, but here. And you can also choose an amber background. So let's go back to 4, which is black, and 2, which is green, to simulate a green phosphor monitor. Now we can type 9 to go back. And here there are many options. I didn't try all of them, but here you have save and quit. I'm not going to do this because it's already set. This will save everything to the card, and you can load default configuration or load saved configuration and quit without saving, which is what we are doing. So, and we are back to ProdOS, which was loaded by this other guy here. So cool. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up, and if projects like this are your thing, please subscribe. This is a new channel and subscribing will help a lot. Thank you so much for your time. See you soon.